Hello, my dear friends. Namaste and welcome. I'm Kavita, your host. So today, in our beautiful episode of Be a Master, we have Pranav from US, who started his meditation at the age of 11. And let's know more about his journey. Pranav, welcome.
Thank you all. Thank you for having me today.
Yes, Pranav. So, how did you begin your journey at the age of 11? Normally, at that age, people or children, they especially don't want to meditate, right?
Yes.
So, what was your inspiration?
Sure. My inspiration was my grandfather. So he used to suffer from a lot of back pain and high blood pressure, and he used to take tablets for that. And so when he got into meditation, we saw a complete transformation. So he came to the US when I was very little. He used to suffer from a lot of these problems. We used to even see him walking up the stairs by just sitting and walking up the stairs, moving very slowly. Now, 10 years later, when I'm 11, he comes to the US and completely changed. We see him running up and down the stairs. He's very active into gardening and things like that, and just a completely changed person. And from that, me and my parents and my sister, we were all inspired. And so that summer, I used to spend a lot of time with my grandfather. I used to do meditation daily with him. I used to build pyramids as like a summer project. And I used to spend a lot of good family bonding time, and that kind of we took back, and we saw a lot of change in him, and we wanted to apply that change to our lives. And so that's how I got started.
That's great. So you're visiting India and especially Dhyan Maha Chakram for the first time, right?
Yes.
How's your experience here?
This experience is a novel experience for me. I haven't come to an event on such scale, and seeing so many people coming together, doing meditation, and the energy of the place is very exciting for me. So when I just came, both me and my sister are here. My younger sister is here as well, and we're just astonished about this event and how much scale it's been able to perform at. And all the performances have been amazing, and we really loved the evening and morning meditation sessions. We attended both of them, and really loved it.
That's great. So recently, even globally, we celebrated Dhyan Maha Chakram, that is in Dallas.
Yeah.
Have you visited there?
Yes. So I went to the DMC Dallas program. There I met many US masters and their children. So I was able to participate in various meditation activities as well as hiking, trekking, and things like that. So we were able to really bond as a group. And it was a very nice experience because I was able to see where all meditation has spread throughout the US and the impact that it's having. And yeah, that was a really great event, and I think we're going to be continuing such events in the future.
So could you please elaborate more why this kind of events are really important for especially this generation?
Sure. For the youth, it's extremely important meditation. There's a lot of pressures and changes that we're having in our society, and school is very stressful and things like that. So meditation can be a very great coping mechanism for these, as well as just the betterment and kind of mental health is a big deal as well for youth these days. A lot of times we spend our times on phones and things, and we get distracted. There's a lot of great benefit that youth can take from meditation. In fact, I've also, when I was in my college days, I used to help there was a Buddhist meditation circle. I used to preach Anapanasati meditation and breathing techniques to my fellow peers and students. So I actively contributed to spreading meditation during my college days as well. And I saw a lot of youth come to me, and they were amazed by the meditation, how simple it is, how easy it is to incorporate into their daily routine. And they used to reach out to me to conduct more sessions. So that was a great experience.
That's even a great initiative from you at this age, because see, doing meditation is different, which we do for ourselves,
Yep.
but contributing it for others, it's really a wonderful thing you're doing. Thank you for this beautiful sharing.
Sure.
So, Pranav, you said you learned and inspired from your grandfather,
Correct.
grandparents both. How's your relationship with your entire family? Because you are in US, generally in India it's different. If you are in, a joint family,
Yeah.
so how's there? How's your upbringing?
Yeah, so my upbringing was very focused on, we used to practice meditation as a family. So that was a ritual that we had and we performed. So it became a part of our lives. And I think it helped me, especially in my studies, and my sister as well. So, we used to practice as a family and it brought us closer together. I think that was one thing that I felt I gained from meditation. I can talk about another experience I had actually, wherein it actually helped in my studies specifically. So I was actually preparing for a coding interview, and I was in college at the time. I was visiting my parents back home. I was practicing a lot of meditation during that time. And the previous day itself, I had discussed a question with my friends that, this might be an interesting coding question that they could ask me. And sure enough, the same question appeared on the interview. And I was able to resolve it and I was able to get an internship that summer. So that's
Oh.
an example of where actually it helped me in my studies and I was able to, land an internship. Yeah, so
That's great. So, what's your profession?
I'm a software engineer.
How do you manage everything? Being into software sector, it's really a. I heard that software people they are always stressed. So how do you balance?
Yeah, how I balance my time, I practice meditation every day in the morning. My work schedule is very hectic, but sometimes between meetings, what I'll do is if it's like in a very important meeting, I'll do a few couple minutes of meditation before going into the meeting. And I've seen that it changes completely how that goes. The interactions I have with people, with my colleagues, the way I talk to them, the amount of productivity that actually happens, those all improve. So I've seen that firsthand, and so I incorporate it even into my office.
Well, let's move ahead. What are your meditation experiences and what did you really learn from Patriji?
Sure. So I talked a little bit about my college experience, both sharing meditation as well as benefiting from it. Some other experiences I had directly interacting with Patriji, I can touch on a couple of those. So a couple of times Patriji has came to my house. So my parents used to stay in Boston, Massachusetts, but we moved to Raleigh, North Carolina. So both times we were fortunate enough that Patriji could visit and provide lecture as well as guided meditations. And my experience there, when I first met Patriji, was amazing. I mean, I gave him a hug and I could feel the energy, just like an aura around him. It was so positive and so urging to do meditation. And like I could sense the passion and how much dedication he has to the cause. So from then on, like, my inspiration and gratefulness towards people who have shown me meditation has grown tenfold just by meeting Patriji. And yeah, I was fortunate enough that he was able to come and visit my house, stay in my room. In fact, a couple of experiences I can also share is that I played chess with Sir.
Wow.
I played ping pong, believe it or not. At age of 70, he still was able to beat me in ping pong. So I was amazed by all of these things. Even chess also, I didn't stand a chance. So these interactions with Sir were very memorable for me and just added to the effect that meditation has. And so, yeah, those are the experiences I have to share, both Boston and North Carolina, where my parents now reside. And yeah, just on another note, in North Carolina, we have built a meditation community there, and it's growing. And we're, calling for support. we're building a pyramid, and we are going to host a mega event, and we want everyone to join. If you're not able to join, in person, we'll send a Zoom link to join. So please do so, and we'll be, greatly appreciating of that.
Yes, friends. So this is a warm welcome, a great invitation from Pranav that they are going to build a great pyramid there. So please do share Zoom link and YouTube link as well, which will help a lot of people to understand the importance of such kind of events, meditation, and spreading of meditation. So Pranav, are you vegetarian?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I have been.
Are you vegetarian from childhood or?
Yes, I'm vegetarian from childhood.
So
And especially being in the US, finding vegetarian options, at least earlier when I was a kid, was hard. But now it's become more readily available in the US because of, very awareness, a lot of awareness about the benefits that vegetarianism has. And so both in school as well as personally and through PSSM, I've learned a lot about vegetarianism and its benefits.
So please give your message why people should not eat non-veg food.
People should not eat non-veg food because we should be friends with all creatures on this planet. That means no killing and no harming them. And that's the best way we can achieve a greater earth and betterment of our society as well as planet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Do you read books?
Yes, yeah, I actually really love a lot of books by various authors as well. So one of my favorite books I can talk about is Journey of the Soul, Michael Newton book. That book was an eye-opening book for me, wherein they talk about the journey from death to birth. So what happens in between. And it's just amazing how much information they were able to gather and talk about in that book. And the experiences that were shared were mind-blowing and very inspiring.
That's beautiful. So, yes, friends, book reading is really very much important, as Patriji said. And Pranav, do you use pyramids at your home?
Yes.
Please share about pyramid energy.
Sure, yeah. So a little bit about pyramid energy. The first I was exposed to it was through my grandfather. We used to build pyramids. We used to go to the PSSM website and get measurements and, take a ruler and draw out on paper, cardboard, whatever we could find. In fact, my grandfather would go to Costco, which is one of the major retailers in the US, and specifically ask for more cardboard boxes so we could build those pyramids at home. So pyramid energy actually amplifies the energy that we get from cosmic energy from the universe. And so when I practice meditation, I always wear a pyramid during that. And it's very beneficial. It's an amplifier.
So, Pranav, did you attend any special different activities or programs there? Because a lot of masters, they take sessions over online or offline. So do you really attend those sessions, and are they really important?
Yes, they are very important, and yes, I did attend one session. We hosted actually Uma Mahesh sir, who talked about his nature experience and how to actually live in nature when he visited North Carolina. So in that experience, he stayed for a day, and he was able to talk about his experience. And in fact, he again visited North Carolina when we were constructing the pyramid, and we stayed there in the nature around the pyramid. And that was a great experience because we learned about how we should be with nature. And I think, yeah, he was a very great speaker, and we learned a lot from him, and we invited him actually to attend our mega event as well.
Yes, yeah. I think Uma Mahesh was there in that DMC Dallas program, and he keep attending. He keep. I don't know how really he manages his time.
Correct.
Because he's also into software profession. So,
And actually, one more person just came to mind. GK sir most recently visited us as well. So his program on spiritual tablets. So spiritual tablets is basically about how do you prescribe meditation in a way to certain ailments that you're facing. So my sister, being a doctor, had like a lot of discussions with GK sir, and she learned a lot about how meditation can be applied for different ailments, and that was really inspiring, I think, as well. So that session, we had a lot of people visit our house, and he was there as well. And I think a lot of people there who attended the session, they were kind of distant friends and family, but they got very deep into meditation after attending that session, because a lot of people face different ailments and they want solutions for that, and meditation is a natural solution. So they were very attracted to that, and very inspired to even join our North Carolina chapter. Yeah, so it was a great session.
So yes, these masters are really doing great wonders in the society. Yes, Dr. GK and Uma Mahesh and so many masters are there who are really, giving great service to the society, to the people. They're adding value like anything. So thank you Pranav for sharing all your experiences. Please share your message to the youth and to the entire world. Why one should come into meditation and how it helped you, right? So please give a message.
Yeah, sure. So first of all, I should say everyone should do meditation, any age, it all doesn't matter. The benefits are very clear. You have so many benefits, from concentration to memory to anything and everything in between. You create your own reality, right? And that's one of the messages even Patriji gives, and I think that's very true. So please practice meditation and you will see a brighter self. So that's the message I want to give.
Yes, beautiful message. Yes, friends, one should really meditate. Doesn't matter from which background you are, what is your age, you should meditate and you should be vegetarian. So thank you so much, friends, for watching this episode. We will come up with new master in the new episode of Be a Master. Till then, be connected. Keep watching PMC English. Like, share and subscribe our channel. So thank you, friends. Thank you, Pranav, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.